I know one thing for a fact, and that is if you're running an agency or a coaching business, it can be quite difficult if you don't have a clear roadmap to follow. And currently, you have a bunch of people on YouTube who are just telling you to do a lot of random things. So, in this video, I want to cut all the BS and give you what you actually need. There are four main problems that you need to solve and four main pillars that you need to have. But once you have all of these in place and once you solve all those problems, you will actually realize all your dreams and desires, and everything is going to be so easy. Quick reminder, the goal of this video isn't for you to binge watch, but for you to actually implement and to be successful, because I can give you every single knowledge under the sun, but unless you implement, they're no good. So take a pen and a paper to take some notes and let's get into it. Alright, so the four main problems that we will be solving in this video are: 1. Not enough people know you. 2. You don't have enough leads. 3. You have a bad conversion rate. Or 4. You have a problem with your retention. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, I don't have a problem in any of these, but if that was the case, then you already would be making a ton of money and you wouldn't be watching a video like this one. So, most probably, most likely, you have a problem in one of these endeavors. And in this video, we will be solving that. And to solve these problems, so not enough people knowing about us, not having enough leads, bad sales conversion, and bad retention, to solve these problems, we rely on four main pillars. And the first one is you, second one is your offer, third one is your funnel, and finally we have operations. And again, once you have all of these pillars in place, there is no way you are not successful. Because success comes once you have all of these in place. Success will come by itself. So you don't go to success. It will come to you. Once you solve every single problem in your business, you will be successful and you will be making a ton of money. So if it's clear that you need to have these to be successful, then let's get into it. So the first pillar is actually yourself. And this might be the most valuable one of them all, because in the initial stages of running your business, and by the initial stages I mean if you're below 75K every single month, in the initial stages of running your business, you are the business itself. Your business and the money you make is equal to your decisions. So if you make bad decisions, then I'm sorry, but you will be making no money. You might be thinking to yourself, well, I'm smart and I've been getting good grades at school, but business and academical success is two different things. You might be a good student, but when it comes to business, you can be a total failure. So you need to understand that if you're not successful, most probably the biggest reason is yourself. And if you don't accept this, then you cannot fix this. So, first, please accept the fact that put your ego aside and understand the fact that the reason why you're not making as much money as you should be and as you want to make is because of yourself. Put the ego aside and understand this. Because think about it. We have a ton of people who are making a ton of money. And many of those people probably did like they don't have more information than you do. But the reason why they're successful is because they are different than you are. You have the same information, both of you have the same information, but one person is making a ton of money with the same exact information, but the other one has failed desperately. So the only thing that we've changed here is the person. And if someone succeeded and if the other one failed, then most probably it is happening because of the person. And in this case, your failure is happening because of you. If something is proven to work and if you cannot make it work, the only thing that is holding you is actually yourself in this case. And your business is an extension of yourself. And you have the power to either make it or break it. So when I mean you, I mean three things. First, you have beliefs. Yes, beliefs. This is what you believe you're capable of doing. And this is a big one. So, beliefs. Beliefs is the first one. And after beliefs, we have your mindset. When I say mindset, a lot of people think that this is just what this wouldn't work. They already are motivated and they can do everything they want. But this is not the case. When I say mindset, I basically mean that people and every single person is seeing the world differently. So a successful person, a millionaire, a billionaire is seeing the world differently than we do. And this is the reason why they're incredibly successful. They see the world differently. They have a different lens. And they're looking at the world from those lenses. And this is the reason why they can be successful. So if you see the world from their lenses, and if you understand things as they do, you'll be successful automatically. And you might be wondering, how do I do that? Well, it's simple. You just listen to them, you just learn from them. This is the reason why you should be learning every single day. This is what those people mean when they say you should have a student mindset. You should be learning every single day from successful people. And you should learn how to look at the world from their lenses. And once you take their lenses, then you go to the next one and the next one. And this is how the game is played. And finally, we have thinking. And this is kind of similar to the mindset. But when I say thinking, I mean successful people, once again, think differently. They have what we call systems thinking. They see everything in systems. So, this is what I mean when I say system. In every system, you have an input. So, this is an input. And this input will go through a process. And because of going through this process, this will give us an output. This will give us an output. Plus, this will give us a feedback. And this is how a lot of successful people see the world. They see that there's an input, it will go through a process, and that process is going to give me an output plus feedback. And by feedback, I mean metrics. In every single system, you have metrics, and metrics are the most valuable assets in any system. Metrics are probably, arguably, more valuable than the output because metrics are going to show you and they will tell you what you should improve. So let's say you have a system of making cold calls. The metrics you will get are, so you will have a pickup rate, you will have a decision making rate, you will have a pitch rate. And if you take a look at this, so if you have a, let's say, a bad pickup rate, then it means there's a problem with your number. If you have a bad pitch rate, then there's a problem with your question. You see, metrics is the way any system can talk with us. And you need to learn how to think like this in any endeavor. And once you learn this, so once you fix yourself, your business, like it will fix itself. Once you fix yourself, your business will fix itself. And yeah, fixing you is the most valuable thing. A lot of people who think that I don't need fixing are the ones who need the biggest fixing. So if you fix yourself, your business will be fixed because like making 10K, making 20K every single month isn't that much if you think about it. These monies, like it's nothing in the big game. So if you fix yourself, you will have a place in this big market and you'll be making enough money to sustain your living. So let's take a look at the second pillar. Once you fix yourself, the next thing you have to fix is your offer. And this is a big one because your offer, this is probably the biggest leverage you will have in your business. So we have two types of offers. First, you have a one-time offer, and two, you have a recurring offer. I used to believe that a one-time offer is the way to go, and I believe that everyone should be doing one-time offers, but currently I'm thinking differently. And let me show you why. So when I say one-time offer, this is basically what a lot of gurus are calling build and release. So you do one thing one time and you let go of your customers. And for this service, you ask for high ticket prices. And by high ticket I mean you could be asking, let's say, maybe 5K, maybe 10K, maybe 15K, but whatever. This is just a one-time fee. And they pay you this amount and you work with them about, let's say, 2 months, 3 months, and you deliver and you let them go. But when it's recurring, so this is what you want to do. So when it's recurring, you know that every single month you will be getting that exact amount. And this, running a business with a recurring revenue, is way more sustainable and way more reliable than running a business in the first way, basically in the one-time offer way. And let me just show you how you create your offer. So when you are creating an offer, you need to keep two things in mind. The goal of the offer is to basically become a gap between someone's current place and their desired place. And you need to understand these two places fully. You need to understand the current place of your niche and the desired place of your niche. And you will position your offer, sorry, with your offer, you will position your service as the bridge to fulfill this gap. So let's say you're offering here, this is Facebook ads or I don't know, getting leads. So this is one thing. But as you can see, this is not enough for you to fill this gap. And our goal is to fill this gap. Once you fill this gap, you will be paid a ton of money. But you need to fill this gap. And just offering one thing isn't enough for you to fill this gap. So you could be offering Facebook ads, plus you should be, let's say, helping your clients with their offers. You can help your clients with their sales. As you can see, one by one, we're closing this gap, but one service again is not enough. You help them with sales and you help them with fulfillment. And once you do all of these, as you can see, Now the gap is filled basically, and they will pay you a ton of money. But this is just a one-time thing. And in the second one, so this one is way more reliable and way more sustainable for any business. And in this model, you're basically selling this thing as a service every single month. You're telling them that, okay, I will build the system for you, but I need to like I you need someone to manage the system. And I'm that person. So you will be paying me money every single month and I will be just managing this system. But in this one, you just build it and you put people in place, and that business owner is going to pay those people to basically sustain this system. But in this one, you are the one who is sustaining everything. And this one is recurring revenue, and the first one is a one-time fee. So I think the best thing you can do is first offering the first one. So first you should be offering the one-time offer, and then after, let's say this is a 12-week program, so this is a 3-month program. After 12 weeks, you tell that person, you tell your clients that, okay, the system is done and this system is in place, but you need someone to manage it. And I'm that person. So I will come into your business and I will continuously manage it. But you have to pay me every single month because now the system is in place and I'm not going to ask you a one time fee to build it because this is already built. So you have to pay me every single month a recurring revenue of, let's say, 5K. You build the system for 7K and you ask your clients 5K every single month after the system is fully built. And this is, I think, what you should be doing. First, build the system and then ask them money to manage it. And I think you can see this as like going on dates with someone before you get married. And I think this is what everyone should be doing. So this is going to build trust. And once this trust is established, now you can engage with them basically and offer them a monthly recurring service. And this service is going to make you more money in the long term. And this is what we want to make. We want to make more money in the long term because, again, money forever has way more leverage than money one time. And recurring revenue is the only way to get money forever. And again, the benefit would be this will be easy to sell because like you can just go to a stranger and tell them, okay, pay me 10K every single month and I will just sustain this system. No, you first establish success, first establish trust in this first offer. So this will be easy to sell, and once there's trust, selling the recurring thing is going to be so easy. This will be easy to sell and you'll be making more money in the long term. Let's go to the third pillar, which is the funnel. So this is what you'll be using to actually get clients for this system. You can have the best offer, but if you don't have a system to get clients and to book appointments and to sell, it wouldn't matter and it wouldn't work. So in this funnel, our goal is to use as much leverage as we can. And by leverage, I mean this. By leverage, in any system, in anything, you have an input and an output. This is what we call systems once again. So you have an input and there's a process and this will give you an output. And the difference between your input and your output is your leverage. So if you do one input and if you get one output, you have no leverage. But if you do one input and if you get 1 million output, you have a shit ton of leverage. And this is our goal in this funnel. So we will be using code, content, capital, and people. And if you don't have any of these in your business currently, this is probably the biggest bottleneck you have. Like having no leverage, how can you compete with someone who's using everything here? How can you compete with someone who's using code, and by code I mean AI, who's using content, who is investing a lot of money, and who has a lot of people in his team? Like, how can you compete with that guy if you have no leverage? So this funnel has a bunch of leverage. And let me just show you the process we will be taking people. First, we have to generate attention, and this is what we call this one is going to fix the problem of not having enough people knowing about our offer. So this will solve the first problem, this one, first one, and then we will solve this one, which is not enough leads, and we solve it with this one, own attention. And by owning attention, I mean you need to get information because you can create a bunch of attention, unlimited attention, but until you own the information, until you have the email and the phone number and the name, it wouldn't matter. And finally, once you own the information, you need to educate them. And once you generate attention, own the attention, and educate it properly, conversion is going to be the easiest thing. And let me just show you the funnel. So Here in the beginning, we have to generate attention. And to generate attention, we will be using paid ads, which is the second highest form of leverage, investing money basically. Then we will be using content, and we will be using outreach at the same time. Currently, and most probably, you have one of them. Like, you are either just doing outreach, just sending some DMs, just sending some emails, or you're just creating content, or you're just running some paid ads. But you need to have all three of them in place at once at the same time. And once you have that, like, that's going to be so powerful. Let me just show you what you should be doing in paid ads. So in paid ads, this is what a bunch of people do. They're running paid ads, they're spending a bunch of money. They're getting this attention into a landing page. They're so landing page, a booking page, and they're hoping that the prospect will book a call. But as you can see, like, this has nothing in this process. Like, you're just generating attention, but you're not even owning it, no education. And if you have no owning it and no education, you cannot convert. Conversion is like the result of this system. Once you educate, own, and generate properly, conversion will happen. But unless you do all of these three things, conversion cannot happen. So this one, this one wouldn't work. So you should be doing either this one, or the second one. So let me just show you the first one. So this is what a lot of people call like social funnel, something like that. In this funnel, you are basically directing all this attention into your social profiles, your IG account, your Facebook account, and here on your profiles, these people will follow you, they will watch your content. And watching your content will do the education, and once these people follow you, someone will reach out to them. And again, this is leverage. And if you don't know this, reaching out to warm leads is way more easier and way more profitable than reaching out to cold people. So once this guy, your appointment setter, reaches out to your followers, he or she will book an appointment very easily, and he will be booking a ton of appointments because again, he will reach out to people who already know about your solution because again, you have done the education. And by education, I mean those people had to watch your content. So here, this one is using the least form of leverage, the, the worst form, and this one with content, you're using the best form of leverage. And because you're running paid ads, you're using like this is basically every form of leverage you can use, and this one is so powerful. Or you can do the second one, which is instead of your social profiles, you direct this attention into a lead magnet. And by magnet, I mean you should give these people something for free and something that will solve their problems for free. You know how I told you every single person has a current place and a desired place? You need to give something to these people that will solve this gap in theory. So you can solve this thing for every single person in service, but you need to solve it in theory. And you solve it in theory with this lead magnet. So to get this lead magnet, these people, your leads, they will give you their information. And by information, I mean their email and their name. And once they have the lead magnet, they will be watching this. So this is the education. And because you have their emails, now you can reach out to them. But again, you will be reaching out to warm leads. And selling to warm leads is the easiest thing. You will reach out and you will book a call, but and the conversion is going to be the easiest thing. So this is paid ads. Or you can use content. And by content, I mean you can create content on on not TikTok, on IG, on X, or on YouTube. I don't think you should be doing TikTok because the audience there is so like they're like goldfish. It's not worth it. You should be doing, I think, YouTube and X, but I mean, if you want, you can also do Instagram. So the thing with creating content is that when you generate attention, at the same time, you're educating that attention. So you're creating your own clients, and this is so powerful. You again, look, I want to say this one more time. You are creating your own clients, and this is so powerful. You're doing the education and the lead and the attention generation at the same time. So you will get all this educated attention. You will direct this into a community or a lead magnet. You will own the attention, get the email, get the phone number, get the name, and you will reach out to them and you'll book a call. And closing that call is going to be the easiest thing. And after content, we have cold outreach. And for this system, once again, you need to use leverage. You cannot do manual outreach all day long every single day. And I don't think that you should be hiring people to do this because, again, this is not sustainable. You should use the best form of leverage, which is code and content. And for this one, we will be using code. And by code, I mean we will be using automation. So if you're sending cold DMs, you can use this one. This is, I think, colddms.com. And if you're using emails, I think you should be using instantly.ai. But if you're not using this, then like it's not even worth it because you will do one input, you will reach out to one person, and you can only get at max one person know about your services. And this is not worth it. You need leverage in your system, in your business. And if you don't have leverage, you will fail desperately and you will just be nothing basically if you don't have leverage. So leverage is the most valuable thing you need to have in any business. Once you use these to generate the attention, now, by the way, you will own it once you book an appointment. So you will book an appointment. Now you need to educate these people. So for to do the education, I think you need to send these people, your leads, your prospects, people who books a call with you, your website. And on your website, you should have what we call the blog section. And in this blog section, you will have a ton of videos. You will have a ton of videos. And in these videos, you will be explaining your offer. Now, look, you have generated attention by doing cold outreach. You have owned it because once they book a call with you, you will ask for the emails, and you will use that email to send these people your website. And in this website page, you will have a bunch of videos explaining your offer fully, and this will do the education. But again, if you don't have the education in place, you cannot do the conversion. Education is the most valuable thing. And this is, if you like this, you cannot do the conversion. This is the biggest reason why you're a failure. You cannot convert people because you don't educate them. And by education, I mean you need those people to know exactly what you're offering. You need them to know everything about your offer. And once you've done that, sales is going to be the easiest thing. And because you don't have this right now, sales feels like the hardest thing for you. So, look, to recap, first you need to fix yourself because, again, your business is you in the initial stages. And if you're below 75K every single month, you need to fix yourself. And you are the biggest bottleneck in your success. You need to fix you. And by you, I mean your beliefs, your mindset, and the way you think. You need to change your beliefs, and you change your beliefs by learning. You need to change your mindset. You change your mindset by learning. You need to change the way you think, and you change the way you think by learning. You need to learn every single day, and that might be the most valuable thing you can do because, again, your business is you in initial stages. You need to fix you if you want to have success, and once you fix you, everything else is going to be so easy. And once you fix you, the second thing you will be doing is fixing your offer. And by your offer, I mean you need to have a one-time offer and a recurring offer. And the goal of your offer is to fill this gap. In the first one, you will be building a system or a one-time thing. So here, let's say you build a landing page, and in this one, you do conversion rate optimization. Here, you establish trust, and selling this once you have trust is going to be so easy. So, first, have a one time offer, and then upsell these people into a recurring offer. And I think this is the best way to do. And once you have a good offer, fixed yourself, now you need to have a system to get clients. And this is the system you will be using. You need to generate attention, own it, educate it, and once you have done all these three things, conversion is going to be the easiest thing. You can run paid ads, you can do content, or you can do outreach. For paid ads, you will never be using this one because this cannot work. This will just make you lose money. You will be using a social funnel or a lead magnet funnel. For the social funnel, you will be directing this attention into your social profiles like your IG account or your Facebook account. Here, you need to have content, short form content, explain your offer, and you need to have someone setting appointments for you. You need someone to reaching out to these people and booking appointments. And again, because these people are going to be warm leads, because they know exactly what you're offering, because they have watched your content, they're educated, because they're warm leads, selling to them is going to be so easy. Or you can use the second one, which is a lead magnet funnel. Here, you're directing this attention into a landing page, in that landing page you have a lead magnet, a free resource that will in theory fill this gap. So once they watch these videos, this is basically do the education, and you need them to give you their information, their email and their phone number and their name. And once these people watch your solution and give you their information, now you can reach out to them. And again, booking a call is going to be so easy, and closing this call is going to be even easier. You can do content. So the best part about content is the fact that you can generate attention and educate at the same time. And owning this attention is going to be so easy because these people already trust you. They have watched your free stuff, and they're okay with giving you their information for, again, in return of a free stuff. They will give you their information, you will own it, then you will reach out to them, and booking a call and closing this call is going to be so easy. And finally, you have cold outreach. Here for this one, you will not be using labor, you will be using automations. You can, for DMs, you will use colddms.com. And if you're sending cold emails, you will be using instantly.ai. AI. Okay. And once you generate the attention and own the attention from cold outreach, you need to send these people your website, the blog section of your website, and in this section, you need to have a bunch of content explaining your offer, because selling to a cold audience is probably impossible in 2024. Like, it can be done, but I think it's too hard. And educating them will make everything so easier for you. And now, because you're hopping on calls with uneducated people, people who know nothing about your solution, you cannot sell. But once you have this, you will be the best salesperson. I promise you. And you need to have leverage in your business, in your system, in your funnels. And by leverage, I mean code, content, capital, and people. So finally, the final pillar would be operations. Now you can see that I have nothing here. Although I had a lot of things here, I have nothing here. The reason why I have nothing here is because operations is going to be so easy once you've made a lot of money from these people. Like, operations is basically getting clients for your clients. And once you have these pillars in place, like you have a funnel to get a bunch of attention, own the attention, educate them, and convert them. You know how to create banger offers, and you know how to fix yourself and fix other people. Operations is basically doing all of these for your clients. And because you're getting paid a ton of money, now you can hire people. You can hire people who can deliver better results than you ever can. Like, let me just review this. So, in this system, you will be getting paid a ton of money. You will use this money to hire people who are better than you, probably in everything. Hire a talent, a star talent, a talent. Then you will make these people deliver great results. Deliver great results. And once you deliver great results, your clients is going to get you more clients. And you'll make more money, you will hire better people, and the cycle will continue itself. And you'll be making infinite money with this system. Because you have fixed yourself. Bro, this is the first thing you have to do. Unless you fix yourself, you cannot do any of these. But after you fix yourself, fixing every one of these pillars is just going to be so easy, and you'll be making a ton of money. And for one time in your life, you will actually realize your potential. So, yeah, that was that. If you need help with this, you can check out the link in the description. Thanks for watching till the end. Have a blessed day. And yeah, cheers.